what we're going to do now is just tidy up the app a little bit, make it look a bit better, put some of these nice looking components in, maybe put in the so this is the boilerplate for that component. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in my so we're going to put in like things like toast as well, and a few other things like middleware, like to stop to protect routes and things like that. So let me just find this. So register, I think I called it, yeah, here it is. So let's go to the snippet generator, because it's been a while since I've updated this, so I think if I update it now, it'll be better. I think I'll call it M register for was it material UI register? Material, actually let's do MUI register, and then register, and then here we can do register, MUI register. Yeah, that's better, I think. And then let's copy this code and put it in here. Register page. It's been a while since I've updated this anyway, so I'm kind of reduce there. Is this the right register page? No, okay, we've gone past it. Right, that's it. Then should be it. And then let's do the same for the login page. So let's find the login page. It's this one, I think, is it? No, it's this one. Sign in page. And then paste that in. Let's find the login page. ML. Okay. Oh, you can't paste it in directly. You have to paste it into the snippet generator. Oh, I have to get rid of those bits at the bottom from the previous one. Just find the register. Copied a bit too much. Yeah, these GitHub bits. That's it. And then go back here. This should be login. And then this should be login. And then I need the actual snippet. Copy snippet and then go in here. Use the login bit. If I do it here. Control V. Then put as a common. Right, now let's go and update those two components. So we've got the register component and the login component. Nope, that's in the back end. I don't really like having this API in here. It does get a bit annoying, but anyway, I'll show you how to separate that out a little bit. So we're going to probably do that. So this looks like it's the index page. No, that's not what I want. This is it. So this is the register page. So we need to update this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to paste it down here. So MUI login. And then, so I don't want this copyright thing. I don't really like it. You can make your own copyright thing, but I think it's down here, isn't it? Yeah, let's get rid of that. I never like that thing. I might get rid of it from the JavaScript. I'll do it later. Right, so that's done, and then what we need is these. I think we can just get rid of this bit and it should work. Where is it? This bit, Actually, we might need some of this. We need this get session thing, and we need. Actually, let's not get rid of it. Let's put this down here, and then let's get this. I think need all that. Control X. Oops, I think we didn't take all of it. Let's take all of it. Control X, and then paste that in here. Is that email? No, hold on. Where's the email? We're in the login bit, isn't it? Yeah, that should be fine, I think. So that should be fine. Then let's do the same for the password. Oops, again. Put that in the password bit. Okay, that's done. And then I think that should be fine. And then what else can we get from here? Okay, we need the submit handler. I think we need some of this as well. Sign out button. No, we don't need the sign out button. Or do we actually? No, that's in the header, so it should be fine. I think we need this bit. And we need the Google login. I think I might do a separate component for the Google login. And put this in the form. Where's the form? The form. Doesn't seem to be a form. Oh, here it is. Component form, okay. I think this actually used to be a form before. They've changed it, okay. This used to be a form component before, so anyway. What's all this? Theme, create theme. Okay. Okay, we've got a submit handler, so we might get rid of this one, isn't it? Yeah, we've got the handle submit already up here. And let's just Control X that and put it in here. Okay, that looks fine. Doesn't. Okay, and then I think we're nearly there. Need to get rid of that Google button in a minute. We need all this. Put that in here. Let me just change this to login. And then I prefer having it like this. I mean, I don't really mind actually, it's not that different, but I just prefer it a little bit. Okay, we need some of this stuff. I think we need all of this stuff. Let's just put all of this stuff down here. And we need this Google button, but we can just stick this Google button on a separate component, I think. For now, I'll just put it up here. And that's it, I think. We can get rid of all the rest. Right, this should now work. Let's go to localhost 3000 and /login. Might get some errors, but we can fix those. Handle submit, okay. Where's this handle submit then? 967. Handle submit, okay. So, yeah, it's in there twice, so we can get rid of that one. Right, okay, that's perfect. Now, I think Seb at dog. So we're going to put in some toast and other stuff as well to kind of help out. Let's just inspect for now and see what happens. Password. Perfect, it's working. Okay, so yeah, this is looking quite good now. It's excellent. Right, so we need to do the same thing for the register component, and then we're going to update a few other things as well. So let's go into the register component, do the same thing, MUI register, put some toast in. I keep on saying about the toast, I don't know why. Do you know what, I've never hardly ever used toast. I use the alert component from Mature UI, but I think toast is a little bit easier to use, so that's why I'm going to use it. Just get rid of this, I never like this thing. You don't need that big component to do copyright. You can just write a few words, a few letters. What else? This handle submit, I think is, nope. Yeah, actually we don't need that one, handle submit. There's a submit handler here. So I'm going to try to put this in Redux as well. Not try, actually, I'm going to do that. I really like recoil, but it's still in testing mode, so beta mode, so we won't do that because there's no point of doing it while it's in beta. Skip, replace that one. And then what else do we need? This submit handler, I think. Have we got it in the right place? Yeah, we've already got that. We just need these two. And I think we're going to introduce the name component as well, because you know, we just want to kind of build this app. Oh, it's got first name and surname, so we'll do it the same, I think. Or maybe we should just do name in the back. We just do it the same, I think. I think doing it the same is just a bit nicer, isn't it? Change. Let's see what it comes out like anyway, and then we'll decide what to do. And then this one as well. Put this one in over here. Password. Yep. And then Control S, and then you can get rid of the rest, I think. Yep. Oops. Actually, let me. Shall I do it like? Let me just put this down here because I like it like that. Register, and then where's the other register bit? You should say register. Register. Just get rid of that bit. Okay, that should be fine. What have I got missing? That. No, not that. That. I think it should be okay now. Create theme. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Is it the register component? Nope. Let's go into the register component. Okay, let's log out. Let's try. Oh, this is not going to work, is it? Actually, it might work. See, oh, it might work. It might not work. Anyway, because we don't have these. Yeah, so we need to introduce those. First name and surname. I think let's just do name. It'll be a little bit easier, I think. And we can just combine the first name and surname. So that'll be name and then set name. Set name. Oh, let's just do it like they had done it actually. Let's change that to first name, and then that should be first, and then that should be last. Last name. Set last name, right, okay. So the value, where is it? So value equals not name, it's first name, and then last name, and then it's on change, and then that is then that should be set first name, is it? Set first name, yeah. Yeah, that should be right. Let's just copy this, I think, even quicker. Then change this to last. Okay, and then what have we got here? I think we can just put these in here. Right. First name, last name. Okay, and then in the back end, we've got register. Let's try and get these out of here. First name and last name, and then let's do clog. Let's console log all of these, and then we just do a return so it doesn't do anything else, so it just stops there. Right, let's try that. Right, what happened there? Nothing happened. Let's try it again. Try refreshing the page. Happened. Nothing seems to have happened. Oh, it did happen. Yep, we've got the information in the back. I didn't check here. So, right, now we've got that in the back. We didn't do any console log in the front, but it doesn't matter. So that's in the back. Now we can store it, can't we? So we're going to save the name as well into the database. So you're going to need to put this backtick. So there in the top right hand corner, just below the escape button, these backtick things, and then $, then first name, then last name. Okay. I've made a few changes. I've moved these into an SRC folder. I'm just going to delete this, I think. I might put a user folder in later, which will require a bit more kind of moving around, but just I think, yeah, putting the front end code in the SRC folder is quite good, because it does get a bit confusing in here. Anyway, so I've done that, and then we need this to point to that component. Yep, good. Go in here, and then work.com, and then password. Okay, check the console. Something happened. Okay, looks like it came back. Looks like there was no response from the. Okay, that's why there was no response. So I've just put this into strings, the first name and the last name. So hopefully that should work. Let's have a look. Sign up success. Yeah, that worked. I'm just going to get rid of this because I don't really like it. That text thing. And I'm going to do confirm password box as well, just to add some validation. I think that's needed. Right, that's that box there. Just get rid of that, and these two as well. I think we might need them actually. Okay, good. I'll put them in later if I need them. Right, let's have a look. It looks a lot better. So we've signed up. Let's just quickly check that in the. Yeah, yep, good. Right, so now we've done all that. Let's now make this look a bit nicer with the. So we've got the sign in there, and then the. So this is the Google button. So I'm going to put the Google button in both. I'm going to probably get rid of this Remember Me. I don't know if that even works, but just get rid of it because I've never liked it there anyway. It just looks a bit ugly. Right, what else? Yes, so I think on the register page I'm going to do a forget password as well because that's important. And then I'll do like a Google button across both, I think. I don't know where to put the Google button. Should I put it above this one? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So what was I going to do next? The forget password. So that can go here. So confirm password. So put that as con, and then it should be a capital con, I think. And then that should be con, and then that should be a capital as well. I think we'll just confirm the password in the front end, maybe. Don't know if I can be bothered to send it to the back end as well. Is this the register page or the login page? Oh no, I'm in the wrong place. Let's just take that and put it in the register page. Save that. Let's close some of this up because there's too much stuff open. Right, that worked. And then I need to put that in here. I think we need this grid stuff as well. Otherwise it's going to look a bit weird. What this grid is like each page is a 12-page grid. So this page here, I'm just going to quickly explain grid. So grid is based on 12 kind of parts to a grid. So this is this whole thing would be 12, and then at the moment it's 8 this side, and this side is 4, so that adds up to 12. So you basically you want to add up to 12. So when you're putting in your items, you want it to add up to 12. So this is like on Code Sandbox, the same thing. So we can play around with this. So if I put, for example, was put this to 12, then it will take up the whole page. So this is now taking up the whole page. It says 8, but it's actually 12. So that's because that's saying the wrong number there. But yeah, can you see? So this 12 is taking up the whole page. So if we wanted to take up half the page, we can do it as 6. So it's 6, okay, but it's saying 12. And then if we change this one to 6 as well, you can see that it takes up half the page. So basically you're doing fractions of 12. So this is how grid works basically. So this is now half. So if we wanted to, we can do like 3, 3, 3. So let's try that. Let's change that to 3. Let's change that to 3. And that to 3. That might work, but then the top button we might need to change. But anyway, let's have a look. That works. No, it didn't work. So let's change that to 12, and then it should work. So now it's pushed it down. Oh, not 3, it's 4. I can't even add up, and I'm an accountant. 4. Okay, right. So that should be 4, and then that should be 4. Okay, right. So that's basically a quick demonstration of grid and how it works. So hopefully that should have helped if you're using Material UI. You can use grid in other UI libraries, but yeah, for Material UI I tend to use this, and I think most people do actually. In the register component, I'm just going to change this to say confirm password. Confirm password, and then here is confirm password, and then that should be confirm password, and then that should be confirm password. Right, Right, let's just have a look at this, make sure that it looks nice. Yeah, so now, where is that? So just say password, hold on. Just refresh this. Yeah, so now it says the right thing. Before it just said password and password, so that looked a little bit odd. So these are not defined as saying, so let's do that. So where's the password? Here it is. So that should be CRN. That should be P, and then that should be capital CRN. And that should now work, I think. Right, good. And then is this all the password, confirm password? Okay. And then let's go in here, and then what we want to do is we want to say if password is not equal to confirm password, is it con password, it's called con password, then return. Oh, we need an error actually, we need it to display that error as well. We'll put some toasting, I think. Actually, yeah, let me put it in brackets and then return, and for now we just console log. And then we'll replace the console log later with toast. I think next we're going to protect routes and stuff anyway. Let's see what this is. Return. Oh, I know why. That should be console. Passwords do not match. Okay, right, let's try that. Let's try doing two different things. I think I've already used dog. Let's use camel. I just like using different animals and places because it's a bit easier to kind of make stuff up. Camel, and then we'll do password, and then we'll do password 1 maybe. Password 1, and then let's have a look at that. Passwords do not match. Good. Right, so we can put that in Toast. Let's get. What I'm going to do is start installing Toast. So React Toastify is React Toastify, and we can put Toast everywhere. And then I think I like the white one the best. So let's import that. Okay, and then let's go back in here, and then we need to set this up like this. So we need to import these two things, and then put that Toast container in the app bit. Okay, so let's go to app. Where's the app? Okay, and then the Toast container needs to go in there. I think we need to put this here. Hopefully that's in the right place. And then to use Toast, we I think this is it. This is how you use it. I don't know what this notify bit is. I think it's just okay. Import Toast. We need to import Toast here. No. Okay, we need to import it here. Let's go in here. Go in here. Put some Toast in here. You need to put this in a try catch box to catch the error. And then you need to put all of this nice stuff in the try bit. And in the error, we want the error.response. So let's console log that first. Error.response. Right, so we're going to force a error first, so you can see what it looks like. This is a bit of error handling as well. Actually, this is yeah. So this is a little bit new stuff. So let's have a look. Log in. Let's throw an error on purpose. Console. So this is the error we get. So this is the error object basically, and what we want is the error.data.error. That's what we want. So we're gonna do dot for data, then dot for error. So dot data dot error. Okay, and then we should see that. So the error is there, invalid credentials. So what we want to do is put this in toast. So we just do toast.error and then put that in brackets, and then we should get the right error. Yay, we got the right error. Right, now we need to do the same thing for the success, except for it's not obviously an error. So I think, should we put it on the, let's put it below the cookie. So we need to do toast dot success and then we need the data dot message. Actually, let's just do it above that, so then it shows that we're getting a successful response basically. Just do it there. So let's change this. It's probably going to give invalid credentials or something. Didn't work, did it? Okay, it did work. So then we're getting the toast there, see? Right, so next, what we're going to do, we're going to do the same thing in the register component. Not sure what to do in register component. But let's go into there and just make sure that that's the same. I think we've got toast.success, but we didn't do the try catch block error handling stuff. So let's do that. Okay, it's taking a bit of time to load. Okay, try catch. And then let's put all this in here. And we're going to do some front end validation and stuff in a minute, I think, as well. So we want toast dot error, and then it's going to be error dot response dot data dot error, I think. Okay, so it should be the same as this one. Yeah, so it's error.response.data response. Yeah, okay. Right, let's do a little bit of testing on that. So let's do so let's throw an error first, I think. I'm not sure if we got camel or not, so set up success. So that's we did have that in the back end, but let's do it again, and then we should get an error this time. Okay, we didn't get an error. We've got an error in the server bit for some reason. So we need to send this to the front end, I think. Let's have a look at the register component. If user, message user already exists. I don't think we're getting this. Oh, I think it's not returning. That's why we need to return here. And I think it's continuing. That's why the error. Okay, right, now we should be getting the correct error. Right. Okay. Let's just check in here what we're getting, if anything. Did we do the try catch block? I don't think we did in the front bit. No, we did. So let's console log the error actually. Right, let's see that. Okay, console log dot error dot response. I think it might be message, that's why. Let me just check. Yeah, data dot message. Okay, that's why. I think I might change that in the backend to say error. And then, yeah, then it will look much better. Right. Yeah, perfect. User already exists. Perfect. This is why I wasn't getting the error. So, what else? This is why you should test. So we got the success, we got the error. So that's perfect. Now we're gonna implement React Google Social Login buttons. So let's find it. It's this npm Google Social buttons. So we've got all these nice buttons that we can use. Let's npm install those, and then we need to import them. So let's just do this. Is there a Google one? Yeah, let's use the Google one. Let's do this first. And then, okay, then you want the Google one. Google. What does the Google one look like? Google login button. It's like this. Okay, and then we need to then log in with it. So what we need to do is we need to do a good container. Let's do a good container. Then in this good container, let's do a Google button. Okay, let's put that. And then we're going to have an on-click thing going on. Yep. Let's do that. Actually, we don't need it from there. We can get it from our other component. Actually, let's just put it in there. And then on-click, we need to put that Google. This is sign in, isn't it? Sign in. Yeah, and then we need to put Google here. Google. Right, that should work. Right, let's just make sure we've got that sign in thing. Sign in, yep, good. If you don't have it, just bring it in. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, this is the button that we wanted. So we can remove this. It's here. Press save, and then this button we also what we can do, put this as well, put a bit of styling in. So let's copy this in and put it in here. I think this was free, so I changed it to 2, so just do that as well. Because it looks a bit too big if you have a look at it on there. Let's bring this in here. We need to import this as well. Yep, good. So it's imported that automatically. Let's go in here and see if this works. Localhost 3000. Okay, localhost 3000. Okay. Localhost 3000, and then let's have a look if it's there. Yep, good. There's a button there. Then there's a button there. So login with Google sign in is not defined. Okay, so we need to import sign in. Sign in is there in that one, but it's not in this one. So let's just copy this whole thing across. Yeah, perfect. So this is all working. Yep, there's a user here. It's not showing in the up here for some reason, but we can sort that out. I think it's because if we refresh, I think it's because we need this bit at the bottom here, so we can fix that. and I think it should have sessions up the top as well. Don't need that bit. Just put this on above this because I like it like that. Okay, right, I think it should work now. Yep, it's worked. Perfect. So I'm going to use use effect, basically hook, use effect. Okay, and then let's import this. So from here, so I think if we got the session or the token, we just want to basically right. So first of all, if I think some of my code disappeared. Yeah. Right, so if we got session, session, oops, Control Z, send. Sometimes this is what boilerplate does, but anyway, then we want to toast, because we don't put any toast if there is success, if there is successful login success, if there's Google. So we haven't been using toast, so let's just put some toast in just to make it look a little bit better. And then router.push, and we want to push to that basically, and then put the router in here. So we want to do the same thing if we got the token as well. So router, I wonder if there is a token here. There isn't. So go in here and get the token, I think. Or maybe we should do if user. Yeah, let's get the user object. Let's get the whole thing. So where's the pass cookies? I think. So let's get pass cookies. Oops, Control Z. Put that in here. And then let's get the user object, which is in the header. Look at the wrong place. And then okay. And then I think the right. Okay, was it here? Right. I put the pass cookies in the wrong place, so let's move that there. Right, if it works in this, we can just copy it across. If session, don't do that. Then if user, we want to do the same thing, but not the toast bit, because I think that we already dealt with that, so don't need to do it again. Or user.token, should do token. No, let's just leave it like that. Or cookies user. Could be a bit more specific, I guess, because that one is already there. So right, let's see if this works. So we're in the register page. Okay, the toast didn't work for some reason, and I think that's because we don't have toast in here. But do we have toast? I think we do have toast in here. Okay, we do have toast. For some reason it didn't work. Let's log out, try again. I think it's probably maybe we didn't refresh the page. Doesn't seem to want to toast for some reason. Toast, login success. I'm not sure why that's not working. Let's try logging in with a normal user. Oops, that wasn't a normal user. go to the register page. Still didn't work. Right, okay. Let's go to the login page. Then, oops, I keep on logging with a Google button for some reason, even though I don't want to. Right, let's try this one. Right, that worked. That's perfect. Now, okay. Let's copy this across. I think this will work because I have made this work before. Let's just copy it across. Oh, not in here. We want it out here. Let's see where that is actually. Cookies user. Let's just change this to user. I mean, it doesn't matter whether it's user, cookies user. Maybe it's because it's in that submit handler. 1 minute. Let me remove it from there. Oops, what happened? Okay, I think it's because that should be here. Right, okay, now it should work, I think. Right, register. Oops, use effect is not defined. Okay, use effect is not defined. Okay, it's defined there, it's not defined here then. Right, there it is. Okay, right, let's do that. Cookies is not defined. Cookies. Cookies. Let's just make sure there's one in here as well. Okay, let's try out this. Yep, perfect, that worked. Let's try it with the register side. Okay, router is not defined. Okay, that's fine. And router is next router, spacebar, and then C router. Yep, and then let's do the same thing. N router, oops, N router. I mean, this is a lot of hassle to set up. Protection, okay, that's already defined, but I mean, I'm sure the middleware, using middleware would work a lot better. Session is not defined. Okay, session is not defined. So that must be in this one. Can't see session anywhere, so let's just copy it across. And there is a way of doing it through get server-side props, but unfortunately, doing it that way, it means that this prop session doesn't load. There might be a way of doing it, but basically what happens is this doesn't load because this get server-side props doesn't, because it returns before. It's a bit annoying. I don't know if I can make it work because I think it always returns. You have to always return, which is a bit annoying when you look at the function. But anyway, this is working now. So this is all good. It's got toast. It's got you know, signed up normally. It all works. Let's fix up the header a little bit actually. So in the header, I'm just going to do a bit of styling up here. So this flex grow, let's move that flex grow. Oops, Control Z. Let's move that flex grow to here, and then let's have a look at this login. Let's log in. So it's going to look a bit more ugly because that's all gone all the way across there, but what we can do, we can put a box around this, or a grid. Let's put a box first, see how that looks. Box box component. Just MUI system box. Maybe there's already one in there. If it complains, then I'll do something else. So let's put the box there. And then on the box, we want to say margin left. Yeah, margin left. SX equals ML. Then let's just say 2. Yeah. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it's given a bit of margin there, so that's good. And then we can put a logo here, maybe. So that's the email. So let's do this, and then see what that looks like first. So that doesn't look very nice. So let's do flex grade -1. See what that looks like. Let's do that first. No, that didn't. We didn't like that. Flex grow. Let's try minus. No, it didn't like that. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. Let's do this. Okay, that's better. And then let's change this to say something like Auth app. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, just a bit of playing around. We can make it a lot better than this, but I think this is okay for now. I think next we're going to implement Redux and forget password and things like that, but I think we fixed it up a little bit and protected some routes. I mean, it's working how we want it. I know maybe the protection wasn't that great, and we probably would have preferred to use middleware or a high order component, but I think for now that's fine. The way I used to do it is to put it in the bottom bit, but I don't know. It does work like that, but it's preventing the session from being loaded, which is a bit annoying. So we won't do that for now. So yeah, we'll finish it there.